Welcome to Trivia Viral. Our channel covers all the latest analysis and recaps on TV shows and movies, as well as interesting stories and facts that you may not have known. So sit back, relax, and subscribe to our channel if you have been enjoying our videos so far. In the year 2039, the Earth is overpopulated and overwhelmed by global warming. It is decided that nations will have to cut their populations by 5% every year to maintain their population level. In America, they decide to give the children an annual exam to determine their potential. Kids who fail the tests are supposedly taken out. This severely limits the population and only lets smart kids continue to live among the citizens. In one city, many students are preparing for the next test. We see a genius girl tutoring her younger brother. The younger brother feels hopeless and doesn't believe he will be able to pass on his own. He offers money in exchange for contact lenses that will let him see the answer to the questions. We also find out their mom is sick. We meet the main character in the film, who is a guy who is the son of a governor. He is sneaking out of the house to meet his girlfriend. They don't care about studying for the exam and fool around at a nearby pool instead. While they get intimate, a bodyguard catches them and escorts the boy back home. His dad lectures him on the importance of preparation for the aptitude test. This video is sponsored by QD. QD is Asia's largest platform for students, tutors, and coaches to match up for lessons. Sign up at QD today. We see guards patrolling around the school using extreme security measurements. There are cameras everywhere, and the guards check every student for cheating devices. The genius's brother loses his contact lenses after bumping into someone. The genius wants to get money to pay for her mother's treatment, so she sells test packages with all the questions answered to other students, communicating the answers by means of the eyepiece. She also has a friend who can hack into surveillance cameras and occasionally leaks pictures to the press. The school goes into lockdown for the test, and the teachers explain the rules before it starts. The students dutifully complete the test on high-tech tablet devices. When the time's up, the students can be seen stressed out. Immediately, teachers call out the names of those who failed. Among them are the genius's brother and the boy's girlfriend. The boy tries to get his dad to help, but after being denied, he attacks the guards. Still, the girlfriend is unable to escape. We skip a year ahead. The genius's mother has passed, and her sister is taking her first test this year. Meanwhile, the boy still mourns over his girlfriend. The boy records a video stating that he will attempt to fail his test on purpose in order to test his father. He says his father will have to believe in a system that failed his own son. The governor finds out about this from a bodyguard and panics. Meanwhile, the students prepare. Younger ones are shown a cartoon video explaining the cruel event in an ironically lighthearted way. A dark-haired student gazes meaningfully at a male teacher. She's revealed to have slept with him to pass the test. The test manager, who is also the head of the Department of Population Control, is called by the governor to get his son to pass the test regardless of his score. So the test manager swaps the son's results with the genius's, which lets him pass. Failing students begin to get dragged away, including the genius and the dark-haired student. A teacher intercepts them to insist that it's impossible the genius has failed. The guard doesn't budge. She then secretly hands a genius a keycard so she can unlock the doors and escape. The students who passed are brought to the rec room for celebration. We see the male teacher flirting with a new student. The boy sees his dad giving a speech on a TV about how great the aptitude test is. Meanwhile, the failing students are herded in a row and given new clothes. The genius hides the keycard in her mouth. Guards prepare needles and syringes, causing the kids to panic. Meanwhile, the son knocks out some guards, then sneaks to the control room. He puts the whole school into a blackout. This allows some of the restrained kids to attempt an escape. That becomes impossible as the school goes under lockdown. Later, when the guards do a recount of the failed students, the genius is missing. The genius is almost caught by a guard, but uses the keycard to pretend to be the teacher. Then she attacks and is assisted by the boy. The boy confesses he purposely tried to fail the test. They then try to sneak away through the vents to the server room. The prolonged lockdown has caused people to worry. When the governor is questioned, he can't come up with a good answer. Meanwhile, the teachers are taken to a room since a guard reported being attacked by someone with the keycard. Turns out the kind teacher had stolen one from the male teacher earlier, so she doesn't get caught. The boy falls through the vent into a pool. The girl drags him out, then proceeds to perform CPR for him. Then they change out of their wet clothes. When the keycard slips through the genius's fingers, they have to recover it using a magnet. But the boy stays back due to a guard being alerted. He beats the guard and steals his clothes and mask. In the server room, the genius gets her friend to send her the test manager's password via a video he recorded earlier. She discovers that the test results are often swapped, sometimes deliberately failing students who actually get passing scores. Even the boy's girlfriend was supposed to pass, so the genius sends the proof to the friend-zone guy who then forwards it to a TV news anchor. The lockdown is lifted, and the power turns on. The genius is caught on camera and then captured to be taken to the thinning. The boy who still wears the guard's disguise tries to release all the failed students. He does not succeed and gets into a fight with other guards. After leaked photos are discovered, the governor is forced to remedy this by properly eliminating those who truly failed the test, which includes his son. The genius escapes and meets her younger sister, who also passed her first exam. It turns out that the kind teacher was taking care of her sister this whole time. The boy and the others are taken to a place somewhere underground. We see people working labor for a tech company. The son slowly begins to awake from the sleep drug administered through the syringe earlier. He sees a blonde girl nearby, who turns out to be his girlfriend.
What are your thoughts about the story? Let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe if you would like to see more similar videos, and give us a thumbs up to get more recommendations of our videos. Be the first to watch the latest videos by clicking the bell icon. See you on the next video.